Hi, my name's Barb. I'm from the Basement Project and I'm a support worker. I've been working here for 13 years. I've seen many people and helped many young people throughout that time. And within that time, sometimes you don't know what actually happens to them, so you help them in a crisis situation and then you move them forward and they carry on. And you don't always get to hear what the end results are. And the video that you're going to see now will show a young man who I met many years ago, and he's here to tell his story about how the basement helped him and where he is now. And as we've said, change takes time, and this video shows how that change has happened.
Hello. How have you been?
All right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Good.
And I'm Josh. I am a previous supportee of the Basement Project from when I was 16 years old. So I'm 31 now, so it's been a little while. And I'm now currently a pub operator and hospitality consultant.
So Josh, I'm going to ask some questions about the Basement Project and how the impact that we had on your life and where you are now.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask you, what brought you to the Basement Project and how were you feeling at the time?
Okay, so the thing that brought me to the Basement Project was I was fiercely independent as a young adult. I was bullied quite heavily at school. I didn't really understand the world and why it was so mean. And I was just trying to find somebody or somewhere that would support me in my trajectory, which was, unfortunately, I didn't enjoy school very much. I needed to progress, and the basement was the perfect fit for that, really.
Okay, thank you. How were we able to support you, and what were you finding difficult?
So at the time, I just moved out of home quite early on. I had been living with a friend in a flat, and that was coming to an end. And essentially, I needed the basement to help me source some shared accommodation and help me with things like budgeting and things like that. Obviously, being young, I only had a part-time job. Money was really tight, and so that was my main support. And the support worker that I got right at the very beginning sort of helped me with finding shared accommodation, helping me with any sort of access to applying for benefits that I was entitled to while I was going through school and college, and yeah, just sort of that general the bits that you don't get taught at school that are very important. So yeah.
Thank you. What did you learn that impacted your life going forward?
I would say that budgeting is a massive thing. We tried lots of different avenues. We got turned down at lots of different ones, but the guys here, including you towards the end, helped me get the support that I needed in terms of we had some income support while I was going through college and living on my own and things like that. And yeah, it was just knowing that somebody was there to help me budget, make sure that I was being responsible with money, making sure that I was on the right track and staying in college, getting my qualifications and, you know, progressing.
Brilliant, thank you. And what advice would you give your younger self?
Be more organised. Don't give up because it feels difficult. And always make sure you give yourself a pat on the back, even for the small things, not the big things. You know, if you struggle in the morning to get out of bed and have a shower and brush your teeth, but you manage to do it despite how you feel and despite how it makes you feel, give yourself a pat on the back, reward yourself, make yourself feel good, because that will help change those habits in the long run and also help your mental health, I guess.
Brilliant. So, where are you, what are you feeling now? So where are you now and what are your hopes for the future?
Okay, so yeah, joined the Basement Project, came for support when I was about 16. I was probably supported up until I was about 20 or 21. So it was a you know, a long journey of lots of different levels of support, whether that be full budget control and sitting me down at a table telling me what I can and can't spend, all the way up to how I progressed through the career choice that I chose. I was always fiercely passionate about hospitality because it's been in my family, and the support workers encouraged me to do this. So in terms of finding a full-time job, how to save enough money, which then I eventually at 22 took my first pub lease on. And then so for the last 8 or 9 years I've been leasing or operating pubs, both independent and for pub companies. And then recently in the last sort of 12 months or so I've also been consulting for other pub companies, so trying to secure the future of hospitality. I'd say that I'm in the best place I've ever been. I'm really content with where I am in life.
What one thing makes something successful, what would you say?
Show up. Fail. Try again the next day. Show up again. Doesn't matter. Failures are just lessons.
Yeah.
The stuff that I learn about building and growing and persevering with where you want to go from that young age has led me to the perseverance that I've got today to forge a new path for the hospitality industry, I guess. I wanted to throw myself into something that was going to be really hard work so that it's given me my experience. I've run quite a few sites for Marston's now and understand the industry so well that I can advise other people on how to succeed.
Yeah.
But it is the consultancy side of things that's earning me my salary now.
Fantastic. Oh, you've done really well, Josh.
Thank you very much.
You've done brilliant. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Really good.
Cheers.
Joshua's story shows that change takes time. Thanks to regular donations, we can provide consistent support to young people who are facing homelessness. Set up a regular donation at www.basementproject.org. Thank you.